Hello YouTube, Genius in Exile here. I decided to make a pumpkin roll cake for Thanksgiving dinner. The family loves it and it always comes out so good, and this is just the time of the year for pumpkin everything, and I actually really love pumpkin. So this is what I'm going to make. Right here I've got 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, and to that I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. Actually, I'm not going to add it to that. I'm actually going to add it into my wet ingredient bowl. So what I do is I put all my wet ingredients together, and sugar is actually considered a liquid because as soon as it starts to dissolve it becomes very liquidy. And then I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I'll add that to the dry, because it's actually considered a dry. 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. I like my bread really spicy. There we go. A couple of rounded teaspoons. How's that? And then it says 1 cup of pumpkin puree. Find my cup here. Use a 1/2 cup at a time. This is some pumpkin I've roasted myself. I just like fresh pumpkin better. I mean, canned stuff, that's not bad, but my preference is fresh. So I'm using a 1/2 cup here, so I'm going to do 1 more. Okay, and then to this, I'm going to add 3 eggs. Careful not to get the shell in there. I know I should be doing this into another bowl, but I've got about 80 bowls in the dish, in the sink already. Oops. I've been doing a lot of holiday baking. Okay, so there's that. Then 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. So, there we go. That's about a teaspoon. Okay. I'm going to mix in the spices in with the flour. And I like to do this ahead of time, that way there's no big clumps of spice. It's nice and well distributed into the flour. Let's get this out of the way. And get these wet ingredients mixed up together without spilling them on the counter. Now when you make cakes, you actually don't want to mix too much. You don't want to stretch those glutens in that wheat and the flour. So I usually try to get all this mixed together in 20 rounds. Alright, so let's see if I can actually do this. Okay. Make a little well in the middle. Make sure that bottom's covered. Mix all this in. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now you're probably thinking, can she do it in 20? Well, yeah, it's totally possible, and it really does make a difference. What are we up to? 12, 13, 14, 15. I go around the outside, then I go through the middle. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There, that looks nice and mixed. Even if there's little bits of flour here and there, that's okay. That will get cooked in. And to my dismay, I for some reason cannot find my 9x13, so I'm going to use this pan. Hopefully it'll work out. This is actually a very wet batter. You want it to be wet because it'll make a much more moist cake. It'll keep it from cracking so much when you roll it up. There we go. Oh, that smells really good. Spread it out just a little bit, get it to the edges, nice and even. And we're going to put this into a 375-degree oven. Let's see, for 15 minutes. So I'll get back to you when this comes out of the oven. Okay, folks, so I got my cake out of the oven. Sorry you missed that part, but I did let it cool. And some people actually roll it up into a towel when they let it cool, but I leave it flat. So there we go. Oh, that is nice. That is really pretty. Get this out of the way. Okay, now what I'm going to do, bless you, flip it over. And I made some filling, and I don't know what happened to the footage on that one, but all I did is I mixed up a box of butterscotch pudding up with 2 cups of cream and 1 cup of Cool Whip and about half a teaspoon of pumpkin spice. I'm just putting that on nice and smooth. There we go. A little bit more. I'm trying to get it nice and even so when I roll this up it's not all lumpy. There we go. Don't worry, my hands are clean. It won't be in a minute because I'll be licking this off. This is so good. And it's so simple and so easy to do. Okay. One more time just for the edges. There. And I actually didn't put powdered sugar on the towel. I just don't find that necessary with this recipe. So now I'm just going to take this. Alright folks, keep your fingers crossed it doesn't crack, because the one time I say it's not going to crack, it's probably going to. Let's see. Well, doing good so far. There we go. I'll roll it back and forth just a little bit, get those air pockets out. That is nice. That's really, really pretty. I clean that up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to put this on the plate, seam side down. Here we go. Now, to cut it, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? This smells really good. Probably should have gotten a better knife for this, but here we go. That is really beautiful. Really, really nice. And it tastes good. Let me see if I can get a taste tester. Here we go. Alright, honey. Here you go. Very pretty. What do you think?
It's really good. It's not dry. It's actually really perfect. It's really good.
Not bad. Pretty big
Not
bite.
at all.
Hello, peoples. This is G Junior, and I'm gonna try it too.
Oh, you want to try a piece? You want
Yes,
to try a little bite?
please. That is amazing.
Oh, good. Glad you
did
like
a great
it.
job on that.
Thank you, sweetie.
Nothing else is necessary.
There you go. Pumpkin roll cake. Perfect for the holidays. I'm probably going to cover this with a little bit of powdered sugar. And there we go. Simple and easy. Take care and have a wonderful Thanksgiving, y'all.